All right, we're live. Day before 6K giveaway. We just did this on Instagram. So if we sound like we may have said this like literally 10 minutes ago, we may have. So if you came over here for Instagram, very cool. But yeah, we'll give some people a chance to get on. We're just talking about what's going to be happening tomorrow, which is going to be our big anniversary show. We'll talk about it a little bit more just to give a little bit more of an advertisement for it, let you guys know it's coming. Long week for all of us. Long week for Gerald. Gerald, definitely. How do we do this? Yeah, there we go. Gerald has been grinding away on this, getting this set up. I've been so little help because Facebook has decided to put me not in jail, put me in some sort of weird phantom realm. I don't know what it is, but like,
I can't. You're in limbo.
I'm like security limbo where it says I'm not me, but I've already given my ID. So anyway, Gerald's been really pushing the fight on this, really talking to all the guests that are going to be on tomorrow. We have a huge lineup of guests, big anniversary show. We'll be able to talk to all of our friends that we've made along the way. A lot of friends that we've made aren't going to be on the show tomorrow just because everybody's so busy. And also because we're so busy, we can't call everybody that we've talked to in the last year. So I'm very happy with the ones that Gerald were able to pull. I think for the most part, I pulled a few, but all I had to do was say, hey, Gerald, can you ask this person, whatever, because I couldn't talk to them or whatever. If you want to talk to me, I'm on Instagram. Just message me there. I'll respond pretty quickly. So I apologize. Like right now, Frankie from Instagram is calling me.
Oh.
Frank, I'll talk to you later.
You know what? I'm being a little silent here because I'm trying to share this out to everybody. So be a little silent for a little bit. You know me, and that's very hard for me to be silent. So you go ahead and
getting us shared out because I can't do anything. We're going to show some of the big giveaways that we're going to have, but we're also going to talk about our guests that are going to be on the show tomorrow. I think for the most part, some of them that you guys will know, Jason. Some of these guys not only have been on Gerald's show, they've been on our show with the Artist Roundtable. They've been on our Inside the Indie Studio show that's only on YouTube. So it's been a great year. Gerald and I came after this. We got a few people along the way that's helped out. I think Gerald's always saw my vision for what I wanted Comics Cast to be. So we're really first. This is the first leg of this race, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. So brand building, just getting a chance to get out there, but always with the tenets always with the core principle that is Comics Cast, and that is the brand, that it's about the indie creators and it's not about us. And so as we move on to the next phase and we keep moving forward, we're going to keep building media content, but we're going to be pushing forward and doing new and great things for the indie community. So the bigger we are, the better we can support the community. So we always ask, hey, share, like our stuff, follow us on Indie Comics Cast on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. Instagram could be a lot of fun. I think we can do a lot of fun stuff with Instagram that we may not be able to do on other platforms. So we have an Instagram presence as well. Look up Comics Cast on that. But tomorrow is going to be the big anniversary show, and that's why we're on today, to really talk about that. So let me see. We got a couple of comments, and I was in the wrong place. Hey, Ed is back. Ed is back. Yes, you are back, brother. And he was on our Instagram live as well. So thank you so much. And Ed, I'm just going to throw you out there, buddy. Ed said that he would be interested in potentially doing a giveaway for our next big milestone. So when we hit 10,000 on Facebook, we'll probably do one more milestone hit. Because that'll be a big deal on Facebook. And then Phil, we are going to be showing all of the prints that would be given away tomorrow during the show. So Phil was first off, he's an amazing artist. We've collaborated on some indie creations in the past. He worked on a piece for the fans of the show as a way of giving back. So I really appreciate Phil for doing that. And we are missing you, Rick. Hey, brother, you know how to get on the StreamYard. you jump right in, Rick. We're gonna show all of the prints that'll be given away. But yeah, Rick, man, jump on. This is just a way for us to kind of get on here real quick and say hi to everybody and kind of promote the show tomorrow. So I can't wait to show the prints that we have. We showed them on Instagram. I'm excited to show them again. We've got some, like Gerald said during our Instagram show. I'm going to keep saying Instagram. I know most of you guys weren't on there. That's fine. I was on there, so I'm thinking about it. Sorry, I apologize. Anywho, yeah. So let's talk about originals.
Yeah,
there's some original giveaways too.
Right. I just finished sharing to a bunch of people.
I can see that the numbers are shooting up.
Yeah, so I'm trying to I'll probably take a break a little bit there. Maybe if we can get Rick on here, he can.
All right, we're gonna have Rick on here, but I'm gonna give a disclaimer. Rick, first off, let me get the Comics Cast thing out of your way.
Thank you.
I'm all over it, buddy. I'm all over it.
I did it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep.
2, no cursing, Rick. The last one you were way. I think you hit like 6 or 7 F-bombs. No F-bombs.
That goes for tomorrow too. That goes for tomorrow too. So.
And I was bad the other day too. I think I dropped 1. So
I dropped 0. I dropped 0.
John says, "Hi guys. Hey, let's give Rick a chance to say his piece. Thanks for coming on, and then we're gonna talk about some of the original art too. John's on in the chat right now." And then Brett from YouTube says, "What's going on?" Come on, Brett.
Yeah,
thanks
Brett
for catching us on YouTube.
Yeah, so thanks, Brett, who's also known as Alfred Pennyworth. I've been telling him he needs to change that because he's published now. He needs to get his name out there. But before we get on that Gerald talk train, let's talk to
we gotta let Rick talk.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna give the mic to Rick.
You go about it a very long way.
I'm just scared to say anything right now.
Yeah, Rick.
I mean,
whatever.
I might say the F-bomb. So I'm
no,
scared.
you're not. Nope, 0.
No.
We've got you on an 8-second delay. Watch.
Yeah, we'll boot you.
Okay, say F-bomb again.
F-bomb.
All right, Rick, you're supposed to say.
Delay was not fast enough.
Oh well.
He's not talking.
No, Phil. Rick does not get F-bombs, and you do not get. You have to have your picture when you come on the show tomorrow. So we have to see you.
Yeah.
Phil was saying you should get 1 or 2 F-bombs. Armando, look at that.
Hey, Armando.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Every single time, you know what I hate Armando about? Every single time he throws up art, I just think to myself, I will never be able to do that, and I hate him for it because he just and it's beautiful. It's like this, it's kind of like stuff that you don't see other people can make. Like other people are always they're trying to make another turtle or whatever, that somebody else exactly the same way somebody else does. Armando, it doesn't matter what he draws. It's like Armando's stamp, fingerprint, fucking DNA.
Oh no!
Oh,
look at that!
Oh,
you can't even.
I can't do it. All right.
What was the first thing he told me and were very specific about me not doing? The very first thing when I joined.
I remember the very first thing I said. I said you have to have a camera.
I have a camera.
I know. Oh, you talking about on this show? I think you meant the first thing I ever said to you.
Yeah.
No. The F-bomb. Yeah, we need to kick. Yeah, Brian, you're right.
Yeah, well, all I got is Rick. You don't have that power, dude.
I just did.
No, that's a no. You can't do that. Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I regret giving Rick power to StreamYard because now he's kicked me before. You don't.
No, you don't.
Muted me before. You've done all that stuff, and you know what? When we do our show tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that the world knows how you treat me. You treat me like so bad.
I do have clips telling everybody how much you miss me when I'm gone. So.
Well, yeah. That was me trying to get us.
Okay. We gotta get on to why we're here. We're just gonna chat. And we'll just talk for the next freaking
Oh yeah, there's a reason we're
short
here.
and concise. Unlike Gerald, and it's right to the point, right? What are we doing here? We're doing our big anniversary show tomorrow. So let's hit our anniversary show. Let's talk about our prints. Let's show our prints, and then talk about some originals. All right, now Gerald, you can just talk on however long you want to.
I can? Oh, really? Really? Okay.
No, Joe, don't give him that power.
Whatever. I got the power. And you know what? This is what I'm going to share because I want everybody to know this is some great stuff that Rick and I threw together yesterday.
Yeah, and you guys did great work.
It's an homage to the whole WWE wrestling SmackDown type stuff. And Rick, you did, Rick, it was Rick's idea. I'm gonna have to say, when we were coming up with the ways to promote it, Rick said, "Why don't we do like a wrestling poster?" And I was like, "Oh, cool." And but he had all these ideas. He sent them to me, and then he sends me like this ultra minimal looking poster thing. And I'm like, "Dude, you just sent me all this crazy good stuff. Why are you going with this minimal MMA?" And I'm talking about MMA has some really cool posters, but he picked the most blah looking one. And then I said, you know what? Let's do this one. And then he started it, did some really great stuff. I had to like twist his arm a little bit to do some really good art. But once we got it down, it was Team Supreme. The two of us came together, and this is what we got. So Rick, thank you so much. We got this great poster. It's featuring, we have 22 guests that will be there tomorrow. And we got a phenomenal lineup. These are all guys, all former guests that were able to answer the call. We had a short-term notice, and we had actually more people, but these were the only ones that could confirm for yesterday from yesterday. So here we are tomorrow, Saturday, April 24th, from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. Got to make sure you get that time correct, just to your, whatever time zone that you're in. Mm-hmm. But you're going to hear some great stories, from all of our guest appearances on ART or Let It Out, ART being the Artist Roundtable. Some of them also with Joe's new show, which is the Inside the Artist Studio. We got Nick Garber, who's going to be, we haven't debuted that episode, but he will be on the show. Yeah. Got some praise from April there. Rick, you got a fan. So anyway, I encourage everybody to go check that out. This phenomenal poster. That's the brainchild of my.
I finally got a Tolliver that's a fan of me. Yes.
I'm a fan of you. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, huge.
You know what I love most? I love when you color my artwork.
Oh, where did that come from?
No, one day we'll get it. We'll have time. You know what it is? It's crazy. Oh no, Rick, come on back. It's okay, Rick.
Hey, when Rick kicks himself out, that's okay, right?
Sometimes you just need more time, and I look forward to collaborating in the future. It just didn't work out for this one, but I absolutely love. I'm going to be showing.
I mean, it was in my defense. It was first time I tried coloring in that way digitally. Yeah. I wanted to try, and it was just too.
It's a different beast.
Too little time with my new work as well. I thought I could make it. I couldn't, but
yeah, no worries. And you offered up a great piece of artwork from.
You did.
I was about to say, so at least I'm offering some work of my own for the giveaway.
Yeah, no, and I love it. And the prints are all made, so I'm looking forward to being able to show these prints off. Let's talk about the ones that are going to be originals that we're going to be giving away tomorrow. Well, not us, but the artists that are going to be giving them away, because I'm pretty sure they're in the chat. If you guys want to jump in, I'm gonna put a.
You want me to show it? I got the artwork right here. So
yeah, let's go ahead and share it or show it.
Yeah. So basically,
I'm gonna put it in here. If you guys want to jump on, StreamYard link is in there. Okay, guys. So if you want to jump on, feel free to jump on into the show.
Yeah.
Talk about the artwork.
Yeah. So these we have prints that we're going to be doing, and we have also an original piece. But I just wanted to show this here. This is by Brett, and it's the featured character from his. He's also known as Alfred Pennyworth. So if you want to look and follow him on Facebook, he's famous, or at least my introduction to his artwork was always his celebrity portraits. He does a phenomenal job. You can look him up on Amazon, and he has a great book of celebrity portraits that he's done. But this is his original character from his original comic called The Green Tempest. And so this is The Green Tempest. He's going to be doing 6 prints of this. This is what it looks like. He scanned them in. He's going to be signing and numbering them. And 6 lucky members or viewers of tomorrow's show will have the opportunity to get this.
6 for 6K.
6 for 6K. Yeah,
all our prints except for one will be 6.
Is the host in the raffle as well?
I wish I could say that because, but I think that would be like unfair. You know, we should not get our guest artwork. You know, because we got to let our audience have some fun here. So sorry, Rick, we can't get them, but we get to appreciate it. We get to see it first.
Unless one of the creators offer up to give one to specifically you, Rick. You're out of the running.
They should. They really should.
They should? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look at my walls. They are completely bare from art. Look, there's no art on my walls here.
Oh, look at my wall. It's all black. It's like
no, that's not a wall. That's
it's
like that's a sheet you put up.
Yeah, it's actually my kitchen. So behind here, you know, after I'm ready, you know. I'm cooking up good art, I'm cooking up a good show, but then I'm also going to cook literally in the kitchen after I do a show. So, but anyway, Brian Menard here.
Brian's confused by guests. Should we bring up the guest list again?
Oh, yeah, I can definitely do that if we will show
Brian,
boom! Look at that.
No, I think he meant if other guests is in the raffle.
No, guests.
Oh, what about guests? Oh,
yeah. I don't think.
Yeah, of course they should be able to because they're also members of the art show after all, and the commenters.
No, I think that it should definitely be to our audience.
Guests. Well, that's like Sarah and Heidi, so that's not a lot.
What? Well, you know what? Then you should be pretty happy, Rick, because if Heidi wins it, then you get the indirectly.
No.
You know?
No, I don't get it.
Well, I think Heidi should.
She's gonna rub it in my face.
All right, let's go to the next original one.
Yes. Okay. So the next original piece is from Mr. John Ottinger, and
this is the first time I've seen this one.
Yeah,
I love this one.
It is.
Oh man,
great. John was a guest on Let It Out, and Rick and I will agree that was one of the. It was a super fun show. John has a tremendously fun personality. His artwork reflects that personality, and his The Wars, that's his IP. Just some really great characters, and you get if I was like Rick, I was like, man, I wish that the Comics Cast crew would be eligible for this, but unfortunately, no, we are not.
Unfortunately, no.
Yes. It looks good. It looks good. So thank you so much.
Yep. John is on the comment side. Thank you, John. He said, I drew this just for the show. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate this.
Yeah. So those are the 2 pieces that we don't actually have, that Joe was so nice about. He actually printed and trimmed all the original art. I mean, the prints that we got from our guests, and he did such a great job. Rich wins it. Oh wow!
No. He means Rick.
He meant Rick. That's fine.
I was gonna say Rich is me, not you.
No, but John, these 2 guys kind of just agreed that apparently the hosts aren't allowed to be in the raffle. So wait. Can I quit right now? Be in the raffle and then join as host again?
No, if you quit, you quit.
Let me think about this. No. All right, I'm gonna pull myself up as primary here so I can bring ahead. There we go. Boom. All right. So I'm gonna bring up our prints, okay? All right, so this is the first print. I think Rick knows this one.
Oh, who was that done by?
Look at that beautiful piece of artwork.
Yeah. We were on Instagram earlier, Rick. Yeah, and I was commenting how this print, it looks like a 3D, like you could reach in there and grab like an action figure.
I mean, that's a pretty damn decent printing right there.
Yeah,
well, thank you very much.
It looks awesome, and that's only testament to the great artist who did it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna throw some props and love your way, Rick. So remember that.
Let's see if Phil is still on here.
Phil!
Wow, that's just amazing printing, and it makes it pop so.
Yeah,
so
this
well.
one is the only one that. So let me give you. That was the one that I may reprint that one, but here, there we go. It's a little bit cleaner edge. It's very saturated colors on that one, Phil. Like that one put my printer to work.
It was like going.
I love how it worked. I love how it turned out. The Judge Dredd. So I inked it, and Phil colored it for us, and he did a phenomenal job. All right. So here's a nude ink. That's just the nude. No, just the inks. No,
just the nude.
No
Freudian slip. Yeah, yeah. Witcher fan art by Joe. Really cool stuff.
You can see all the nicks and crannies and all the fun. All right, so I still have the original one of this one, just so you guys know. But there will be 6 prints of all of these. Here we go. Let me see here. Shameless advertisement for me. Look at this badass.
Roy Mercado.
Roy knocked it out of the park.
I love it. And you know what the worst part is? So I got a Discord where some of these people are in, where I try to bring in students to help and learn and teach. And Joy Rodriguez is it Rodriguez? Yeah, she was in there as well. Enriquez, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was in there as well, and just like a few hours ago, she was like, "Oh, I really want to color that." And like, if you had said that 3 days ago,
yeah,
it could have been a print.
All right, now here we go. This is the last one. This is my pride and joy. A friend of mine that I've made over the last year with Comics Cast. He's from the Philippines. He's worked with the top tier artists in DC and Marvel. Absolutely the best. He's the only one that we have one print of. This is the only one that exists, other than the one that I printed that was bad. That one didn't count because it didn't have.
Yeah, bad, and it's now magically on your wall. Yeah.
It looks.
Wait.
That is so cool.
Looks so freaking good.
Yeah. Omi killing it.
Omi is killing it. And he did this in 30 minutes. You can go to his Facebook page and his YouTube as well.
Gerald did that.
We missed one.
What?
I was about to say.
We missed one. My fault. All right. But yeah, go to Omi's page. He's got a YouTube page. It's all about digital coloring. If you want to learn how to digital color, you want to go there. You want to follow Omi Rimolante. He is a beast. Mm-hmm. He's a beast, and he's a humble guy. You know, he's like any other guy, though. If you attack him and you treat him like garbage, or his friends like garbage, he's gonna come after you. But he will take care of you. And he was super busy. He was working for top tier people. And he said, you know what, Joe, I'm gonna help you out because Comics Cast is doing good stuff. It's doing the right thing. So I appreciate that. Go watch his videos. Go follow him on YouTube. He's just getting started, but he's a total beast. He did that in 30 minutes.
Yeah, Omi is awesome. Just great.
And then the best, better than all the rest.
Turtles. Turtle power.
Turtle power. No, man, this right here is just the perfect representation of your whole style, your feel. Your sort of dynamic character artwork is just really good.
I got to say, it's a good print when it can even make Diablo stuff look good.
I knew that was coming. That was new. So, but you know what? I'm going to say one other thing that we forgot to mention that we talked about in the Instagram, Joe.
Yeah.
And that is that great piece, that turtle. Speaking of turtles, it's that great turtle piece behind you.
Oh, yeah.
So that is something that Joe it was news to me. Joe is actually going to be giving that away too. Is that correct, Joe?
I am finishing this up tonight, hopefully. If I have enough energy, because I really got my butt kicked today. I'm pretty tired. But this one will be given away. And let me say this. It will be given away to someone specific.
Ooh. So I think Rick's middle name is specific. Rick specific. So that's what Rick was like. Yes, but yeah.
I've been working on this for about a week, and I absolutely love it. It's been fun. It's my first painting I've ever done. So far it doesn't look terrible. But yeah, I want to start doing more painting. So a lot of fun. Anyway, this is not about my painting. It's not about my prowess as an artist.
With a brush.
With a brush.
It's a giving away to your son, apparently.
I'm not giving it away to Logan.
if Logan wants it, Logan can get it.
No. Yeah.
No, you know what, April? Tell Logan that if his dad want to make him stuff, Logan should just continue work. Like, it'll take him half a year of training, and he'll be better than his father anyway.
Look at that! Listen to that.
Yeah. I saw that coming. Anywho, let's pull up that guest list one more time. We're gonna keep this short and sweet. We got to show the art. We're gonna talk about the times again. We had to wrestle with Rick because Rick's a punk and he wants to fight. That's okay. He can talk.
Well, you're the one that banned me from saying the F word, so this is what you get.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm the one that's dropping the F-bomb now. Ridiculous.
All right, so one more time.
So excited. I was so excited talking about talking about like our creators. Ramirez is a beast, and I was just like, F beast.
Yeah, let's just go down this list because I want to definitely mention all these people. We got Alfred Pennyworth, who's also known, aka Brett.
Where did you start?
What?
Where did you start?
Where's my start? I'm starting
upper left.
Upper left.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, who's Brett Sharman, and then we got Armando Ramirez,
who's I've known for years.
Plus Waco Comics. He's part of a trio from Plus Waco Comics. We got Joe Robinson Curry, who's from Street Team Studios.
Yep. Total beast, great guy.
We got
Phil wants to get on. Phil, you gotta have a camera, brother. I'm gonna let you in as soon as you have a camera.
You're right. Let's just go keep on going down the list. We can get Phil in there real quick. We got Danny Flores, who's also from Plus Waco Comics. John Ottinger, we got to see some of that phenomenal Dewars print. That's going to be hand-drawn, one of a kind that he's going to send out to one lucky winner. Rick specific is still hoping that he's the winner of that one. I think we should give it to Heidi because that way she can like keep that in her back pocket and hold that over Rick. That would be kind of fun.
I'm going to give Heidi advice about not hanging out too much with Rick. How about that?
She won't listen to that. I've also given her that advice, but she doesn't listen.
We also got Mr. Andy Gray, who was a great show as well, and he's part of the Tales from Kara Prime crew with Mr. Brian. We'll be talking a little bit about that. That's actually going on right now, that crowdfunding campaign. We saw Roy Mercado. We got to see his Joker, that fabulous rendition of Jared Leto Joker from the Snyder Cut.
And he also did a
inside the artist studio thing.
He did the inside the artist studio. I'm trying to remember the dark side. Yeah, so he did a dark side piece on Inside the Artist Studio. Go check it out. It's on our YouTube page.
Yeah, and then we also, going back up there, we got Mr. Jason Flowers, great friend of the show. Everybody knows him for Turtle Tuesdays. He has that phenomenal ink wash style that has often been tried but never replicated. Jason Flowers is awesome. Then we got Chris Turner, Dial XS, who's
if he's allowed out of his basement, you mean?
Yes, exactly. I talked to Joe Curry, and he's given a day pass, or at least the half hour pass to Chris Turner to talk about Dial XS and the Street Team Studio work. So Chris Turner, we're welcoming him back, and then we got Mr. Mike Odin, who is like the prolific creator. The guy is writing up a storm. I think every time I talk to him, he has a new story that he's ready to like put together a creative team. I've been blessed to talk to him and become good friends with him, and he is just a phenomenal creator. So look to hear about great things.
And before you go to the next one, before we go to the next section, well, we're not there yet, but with Naiba. But anyway, with Odin, just so everyone knows, we have worked together, but also he is a key part, and he has volunteered some of his IPs to support our next stage in Comics Cast. So huge thank you to him. He's going to be a massive part of our ability to bring other people's on in our next stage of what we're doing. So still working on branding, still working on the media portion of this, but the next portion is comics. So Odin has been a huge part of that. And I don't want to get too far ahead of it, because when we bring it up again officially, I want to be able to show you guys what it is that we're going to be bringing to the world. So anyway, Mike Odin is a big part of that. Personally, I want to say thank you to him for being able to trust us and be able to work with some of his content. So go ahead, Gerald. Sorry.
No problem. Thank you, Mike Odin. I'm looking forward to it. I got a little bit of a preview of what he's going to be helping Comics Cast out with. And like Joe said, Phase 2 coming in 2021. We're going to have some really good news to share during the anniversary show tomorrow. So make sure you tune in so you can hear about all these great new developments. So as we move to the next side, the right side, I think it'd be kind of nice to get this guy in here. Phil, are you there?
Hey.
I just want to show, because Phil is the first one. There we got Phil, Mr. Phil Leon, or is it Leon? I don't know, Leon.
Phil, you're going to have a camera for tomorrow, correct?
What? No, I have, dude. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of crap. It's been a crappy day, man. I got my Bill Gates funded nanobot 5G yesterday. Today it made me sleep. I woke up with a headache. Juggling a bunch of stuff, man. I've had a couple different shows to drop in on. And you know me, I am a starving artist. I'm lucky if I get to eat ramen, dude.
Well, you need to meet Chris Turner, because Chris Turner only gets bread and water and the dungeon.
It's close to that, man. You know, at least I used up.
Talking starving artist, we work together, and I've employed Phil on a piece that I did with Odin, and he did a great job. And he's not super like crazy expensive. You guys can afford him. So if you guys need color work, and you do interiors and covers and posters or whatever needs to get done, right, Phil?
Oh yeah, and editing. And pre-whatever. I just wrapped up one for the Voyage the Call for Dwarf Star Comics, putting together an electronic PDF for their book that's out. And
well, save it for tomorrow, because we're going to have you on the show.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you're doing now.
And see.
Doing what?
Hear and see.
I will try. I cannot guarantee anything other than a picture for tomorrow right now, man.
All right. Well,
I will try. That's all I can do, man.
Use your phone. You have a cell phone?
No. I'm telling you, I have a landline, man. You know what? You remember those things?
You are eating ramen, brother.
I'm telling you, dude. I decided to dive into comics full fucking time. I stopped myself.
No, you didn't. I'm about ready to send you my Logitech.
So hang on. Everybody but me is allowed to say the F word.
I said you should get at least.
You said it 5 times the other day. You're
Rick, I said in the comments you should get at least 2.
Phil, you don't get to decide that. So we're lucky. We're lucky to let you on here with your talking picture. Because in Rick's defense, Rick went out and got a camera, and he's been biting his lip every time he wants to drop the.
Because I remember there was a day where Rick said he doesn't get on camera. He didn't feel whatever ways. And Gerald didn't want to get on camera. He was like, I don't know how.
I don't do it either. Here we are.
Rick, I've been told if you look directly at me, though, that it can cause men to go crazy, man, with insanity, man.
Well, that explains why we're all insane, all three of us up here.
All right, let's go through the rest of this
for
thing,
yourself.
and then
Yeah. Okay,
or
let's keep on down the
whatever
list.
that Lovecraft saying
because
is.
then we'll take all the thunder from the
Let's keep on going. Okay, so next to Phil Leon, we got Alton Simpson, who is one of our first guests on ART, as well as he's been a co-host on some of our shows. Mr. Alton Simpson has been a tremendous friend to Comics Cast, and it's going to be a pleasure to have him on the show tomorrow. Then we have Nick Garber, who I just recently became friends with, who is a featured artist on Joe's Inside the Artist Studio thing. That episode still has to debut, but look forward to that.
It does have to debut, but it's not mine. It's Indie Comics Cast on YouTube, so don't get confused if anyone's watching.
Yes.
It is inside the Indie Studio, which is on our YouTube channel, which is our Indie Comics Cast. So go check it on YouTube. He will be on there soon. So I've been a little bit behind. There's been a lot of things going on. I've got 3 in the chute that are waiting to go. He did what did he do? He did the Winter Soldier. Did a great job on a Winter Soldier, so that's coming out. But these guys that are on this Inside the Indie Studio, they do these characters. You get to watch them do it, but at the end of the day, it's not about the character they're drawing. It's about you get to learn who these guys are, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal show. I encourage everybody to check out the past episodes, and the new ones that are coming out are going to be really great. Some really phenomenal artists that Joe has lined up. We'll talk more about that tomorrow during the show. And then we have the one and only Marius Rianico, and I've been practicing that every night, how to pronounce his last name correctly. So Rianico, he's part of the Borbane crew, which
puts all other artists to shame. He's just he's want to give up and run in the road.
Yeah, Marius is killing it. And he comes from a family of tremendous artists, so we will have him on the show in the last 30-minute block. Going down to the bottom here, we have Dustin Staub, who this is one of the really cool things about our show is that we're going to be bookending it. We're going to basically talk a lot about our first guests and our most recent guests on Let It Out, which was Dustin Staub and JT Malloy. So we are going to have them on there. I think JT had to back out though, so we will at least have Dustin with us. So check that out. And then you got the guy that brought a lot of these creatives together and was my first guest on Let It Out, which is Mr. Brian Silverbacks. I don't think he needs any introduction. The guy is a beast on social media. He's a beast on being a creator. The guy is just a mover and shaker when it comes to doing stuff. He's an actor too. I think he's like an extra on The Walking Dead and all those Atlanta productions. So we're going to have Mr. Brian Silverbacks on there tomorrow to talk about his creative projects and, of course, the Tales from Kara Prime, which is going on right now. We got Joey Gonzalez, who is the third musketeer in the Plus Waco Comics crew. That is Armando and Danny Flores. So we're going to have Joey, who is the writer behind all that. So have him there. Then we have Mr. Justin Acosta of Podunk Comics, who is also part of the Borbane IP, which Marius works with. Justin has been a tremendous friend of Comics Cast. I have many conversations with him, and gonna see some really big things coming out of Podunk Comics and Justin in the future. And then we got Brian Menard from Dojo Kun Comics, who will also be my guest on Let It Out on Sunday, as we'll be talking about his successfully funded campaign for the Siamese trade paperback. So we'll be talking more about that tomorrow. And last, but definitely not least, also a great friend.
Definitely not least.
Definitely not least. In fact, this gentleman, Mr. David Whalen, has the record for the number of people reached on the Let It Out show. I think we got over 9,000 people reached through him. So I have to go back and check those numbers, but David Whalen.
The YouTube video was great. The Facebook was great. It was a great show. It was a great show.
David's great. David Whalen from Correct Hand Comics. So
All right. Let's brush this off. All of these amazing guests, swipe them off. All right, good. It's time to say goodbye for today. All right. This is us saying, hey, come back, see us tomorrow. What time, Gerald?
It is 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. So note where you are.
10 to 12 Pacific Standard Time. All right. Yes. So all know your time zones. Show up. See all the great guests that we've had. We'll talk about the last year throughout the entire show in increments. We will be giving away fan art to the fans of the show. So make sure you guys are there tomorrow. This is just a little bit of a teaser. And this one here will be going away to somebody special who I personally have a lot of appreciation for and respect for. So all the prints are there. We'll ship them out and we'll give them out tomorrow. This is gonna be great. So
yay!
West Coast time. Okay. Yes.
And before we go, I want to make sure that because I made the mistake last time of forgetting to do this. I want Rick to do our outro. Because we're going to be doing something really special because at the end of our show, we're going to debut something that Rick had a tremendous part of. So Rick, you will talk about it right now and sort of plug it and then take us out.
No. Okay, fine. Hang on.
Bombadita, bombadita. He took himself out. He didn't take us out.
Oh, I so wanted to do that. So wanted to do it.
Don't worry about how many shows you've got in the can. All right, if we've got 1 or 2, then we can definitely debut it. I mean, I think we can go with it. So don't worry about it.
I got 2 Mensa Block shows. I'm not able to make any more, but I managed to make 2, and the first one with Robert Marzullo will premiere just after the show tomorrow, the anniversary show.
Okay, good. And who's he mentoring again?
Sarah Semper.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. A big fan of the show, who's on all the time at Let It Out. So we'll have today's show. We're about ready to close this thing out. Don't forget, we also have it on Instagram. We also have it on YouTube, Indie Comics Cast, right? And we have a follow-on show after tomorrow, which is our big anniversary show. We've got our Sunday show, Let It Out, which is our staple now at this point, thanks to Gerald's commitment to his show, commitment to his guests, and keeping driving on. So huge thank you to you guys. Thanks for getting on, Rick. I know this was blindsided by you a little bit.
I wasn't even aware that you started this show. I had to see you.
So we wanted to jump on. This was sort of spontaneous that we wanted to get on and do a little bit of marketing. So just to get it out there, show these prints. And just like anybody else, everybody's busy. Indie community's busy. But we got to find a way to support each other. So that's what Comics Cast is all about. All right, guys. I will go ahead and say peace, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Have a freaking fantastic day.
Yeah.